Welcome back everyone. I've been making a ton of these videos basically for the older iPhones, but now I want to kind of bring it to the newer ones. And technically speaking, the iPhone SE 2, the iPhone SE 2020 is the latest iPhone that Apple has made right now. So we might as well go ahead and see how long this specific phone will last. Now, unfortunately, well, I'll say it's a good thing, the design of this phone is either a pro or a con for you, because really everything else about this phone is pretty much top tier. Maybe besides the battery life, the camera is also alright. But when you're buying this phone, you're not buying it because, it's the top tier, best of class, all that stuff. You're buying it because it's a very good phone for the price that you're paying for it in the brand new market. I would still recommend picking up like an iPhone XR in the used market for the same price. But this is another one of those phones where the software will definitely outlast the hardware in my opinion. Because Apple put in, the same size battery as the iPhone 8, which is still pretty small. They still have that older design, which, some people like, some people don't. I feel like a majority of people don't like it. This is probably a phone where if you get it now, you might resell it, you might go and upgrade before this thing officially stops getting software support. So there's a couple of phones in the market that are sometimes like this. I would even classify maybe the iPhone 8 as well. But the iPhone SE 2 is definitely up there because software-wise, this phone will last a very, very long time. This thing has that A13 chip, the same one that's in the iPhone 11 series. So basically, this phone will get all those software updates for at least like another 5 years at least, including security updates. So this thing is going to be lasting for a very long time. It's not like you're going to get this thing and like next year it's going to feel outdated. Not at all. You're going to get all those cool software tweaks, software improvements throughout time, which is a really cool thing. And I think that's probably one of its biggest assets would definitely be the software updates. But software updates are not everything. When you're messing with the phone, performance and battery life and the way it looks, all those things, really make up the whole entire value of the phone and how long you would keep it. Just because a phone is being, supported with software for a long time doesn't necessarily mean it might be the best phone, for you to use, especially when there's other phones in the market for even a cheaper price. For the iPhone SE 3 or the successor of this phone, I don't think there's ever really going to be one. Maybe, a couple years down the line. Of course, this year we're getting the iPhone 12, like the mini iPhone 12, which is the 5.4 inch model, which I feel like a ton of people are going to go and pick that one up. So within like 2 years, there's going to be like a 5.4 inch iPhone in the used market for like less than $400 probably within a year from now, which is pretty crazy to think. So you might just find yourself picking this phone up now and upgrading very soon. So it's very hard to predict the future of used price phones, especially ones that haven't been out yet. But if I had to guess, I would definitely say this phone is a very good phone. I like it a lot. I've hyped it up a lot. I've compared it, reviewed it, all those things. And it just seems to me that definitely this is a phone where I would see a lot of people, keeping it as a backup phone more than anything. It's still a great main phone. If you need a phone to, take you from point A to point B every day, you're going to get a really, really good value out of a phone like this. But like I stated before, you might just be better off picking up an iPhone XR or something like that in the long run. But to answer the question how long the iPhone SE 2 will last, I'll definitely tell you two ways to look at it. Software wise, it'll last, 5 years probably, probably even more than that, maybe a little bit less, but around that 5-year mark. But really everything else, hardware, performance, all that stuff, it's really up to you. Do you need the latest and greatest? If you do, you might need to pick up the next successor, the iPhone SE 3 or the iPhone 12 or iPhone 13 eventually in a couple years. But I don't think the performance is going to be that big of an issue. I think, the two of the main ones are definitely going to be the design and the battery life. So if you're okay with those things, then this will be perfectly fine for you and you can keep it for as long as possible. So that's really pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.